People living with OCD harm obsessions, they often have fears of killing their loved ones, themselves or others, whether it's accidentally or deliberately. Now, if we could just look at this for a moment, just that very first bullet point there can really trigger a lot of anxiety for people, just the mere thought of having those thoughts. That's why when I talk about statistics and that the statistics are 2 to 3%, this is an example of where the statistics are probably a lot higher because people they're not forthcoming in sharing that information, because a lot of times people feel really guilty and embarrassed for the thoughts. So as an OCD coach, I help to get into that process, into their thought pattern, and bring those thoughts out. And if you don't know to ask the right questions, you're likely not going to get the answers that you're looking for. So it's a delicate process sometimes, but it's well worth it because people need to start talking about these obsessions openly. So as a result, they think about it in an effort to reassure themselves that others are safe, or somehow undo the thought. Like I mentioned earlier, when we neutralize the obsession, the anxiety comes down temporarily. Now, another thing, I will just give you an example. If we move on to the compulsions, when it comes to this, we will avoid certain places, situations, or invites. So say, for example, someone is afraid of sharp objects. They will remove all the sharp objects in their home, in their kitchen environment. They may prevent themselves from going over to a friend's home because they're fearful that there may be something there that they will pick up and harm other people. They may avoid restaurants such as steak restaurants or stores that have sharp objects. And this can go on for years and years. So the approach is very gradual. So let's move on just for the sake of time. We'll just go through this here. Compulsions, we desperately try to stop the unpleasant thoughts.